Hi guys, Fifa here, and welcome to my FIFA 20 97 Team of the Season Alisson player review. This card was requested by a viewer. When I saw his price, I knew I had to pick him up for a review. Also, I'd like to know what you guys got your guaranteed Premier League Team of the Season packs and your red picks, so let me know what you got in the comment section below. Anyway, as you see on screen, this is the team I started him in. Alisson in goal, Robertson, Maldini, Ogbonna and Pro in defence, Sané, Lineker, Kante, Rivaldo and Shaqiri in midfield, with Ben Yedder in attack. Alisson 6'3", he's right footed and has a 1-star skill move and 3-star weak foot. I used him with the basic chemistry style which boosted all of his stats apart from speed to 99. Compared to his Team of the Year card, this has +1 diving and positioning, but -1 in the Reflexes stat. However, this card overtakes his Team of the Year to become the goalkeeper with the highest total base card stats in the game. Moving on to the traits page, he has a long throw trait and the rushes out of goal trait. So starting off with the positives, his diving ability was great for me and he's capable of getting pretty much every diving animation where necessary to reach the shot and save it. He makes both one and two-handed stops, depending on the difficulty of the incoming shot, and his overall coverage of the goal is up there with the best in the game. It doesn't matter if it's near post or across from goal, Alisson does his best to make a diving reach for the ball. What really impressed me was his performance against near post shots, which everyone knows are broken in this game. The only sort of issue I noticed with him is unfortunately he doesn't have the saves with feet trait, which can be important for a goalkeeper as it increases the success rate of saves made with their feet, and as a result they should concede less goals. Next is reflexes, which are just as good as his diving ability. He makes some incredible reaction-based saves against shots that with most keepers you'd expect to end in a goal. Alisson saved me in so many games thanks to his reflexes that you can expect to get some raised messages from your opponents from time to time. However, it's not like this card makes the odd great save every few games, he repeatedly does it in the same game every single game, and that's what separates him from a lot of other goalkeepers in FIFA 20. If you watch the clips of some of the saves, the speed in which he enters the dive animation is unrealistically fast, which I guess is what you'd want from a card that's this high rated. His handling is decent overall, and I would say it's fair to his base stat. Looking at this card, it's one of his low ratings, and to be fair, he just doesn't get the type of save animations where catching the ball is the main priority. As I mentioned in my previous review of Moments Layman, he gets the type of diving animations that allows him to catch the ball more often than this card. But Alisson's handling was far from bad considering the types of saves he would make. I'd say it still surprised me at some of the shots he managed to keep hold of, it's just that he won't always wow you with some great catches as much as other keepers with a high base stat. His speed I'm pretty sure makes him the fastest goalkeeper in the game, at least for now anyway. Having this much speed in this position is nothing but a positive. He's so fast to come off his line, and overall makes your whole defence a little stronger, knowing that if a pass does manage to slip through, Alisson will be there to clear away any incoming pressure most of the time. Even against heavy touches, if he has the chance to get the ball, he'll rush out and he'll always get it. Something else I noticed was that it improved his ability when moving across his line and repositioning himself, which allows him to make better saves from crosses, passes across from goal, rebounds and deflections. His distribution is 100% perfect in this game and the best I've used no doubt. First off, he has a long throw trait which allows you to throw the ball with power down the field, so around the halfway line before it begins to drop off in height, making it very difficult to intercept. His kicking was also powerful and accurate out of his hands, and I was often able to kick it down the wing for my player to run onto near my opponent's box. His kicking off the floor in open play was also the best I've seen. He doesn't even need to have any momentum in his kick, and it pretty much reaches the halfway line every time. What's also great about this is that he kicks the ball high into the air. With some keepers, when you pass it back to them and they kick the ball, it doesn't go too high off the ground, opening you up to a possible interception close to your goal. The final positive is positioning, which again for me was great. You can see that Alisson is constantly shuffling around to give himself the best angle to make a save, both from inside and outside the box. Combining his speed with his positioning also allows him to move across his line to stop passes across the goal, and he was really good at stopping crosses into the box. One thing I was concerned about before playing with this card was his performance against long shots, as not only does a normal base card struggle against them, but at 6'3", in my opinion it's just over the threshold for height, where long shots cause goalkeepers some issues. But from the few he faced, he did well to get a strong hand to the ball and make a save, so from what I've experienced with the card so far, he seems pretty solid in this area. So overall, I'm going to give 97 Team of the Season Alisson, and 9.9 out of 10. Having come from my previous review of Moments Layman, I'd say that this card makes slightly more reflex based saves, and so I've decided to rate him just that little bit higher. Currently he's the best goalkeeper in the game rating wise, and it's good to see that he lives up to his stats in game because realistically, that's how it should work. Considering his ability and overall rating, I think for under 200k, this card is a real steal, and if you have the coins to spend, it can make a big difference in your team. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please have a like and don't forget to subscribe. And to request any future content, then please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to reply.